here for day 14. Yes, day 14. Cool. What's up, Bait? Bye-bye. All right. We are here, back again. Okay. For some reason, I started to look like my mouth was starting to swell again, which I hope it's not. I would not want to go back that, so I need to make my consultation. But no. What is going on, everyone? How are we doing? How are we feeling? It is day 14 of 365. I'm about 13 minutes late from the normally scheduled time. My mistake. I was just laying down because I was having a headache, so I was laying down in the darkness. I even had set a timer on my phone to wake me up before this was supposed to happen, but my phone decided, oh, you know what? We're not gonna do that. So you get to wake up when your body wakes up. And I was like, oh, great. So that's why we're gone. And I'll probably have to explain that again as more and more people start to show up, just because not too many people are here right now. But hey, we'll go with it. But no, what's up, everybody? How are we doing? How are we doing? What's going on? Yeah. Oh, jeez. Ow. My legs are absolutely killing me because I went back to the gym yesterday for the first time and I did leg day, and then later that night I played tennis for 2 hours. So my legs are absolutely shot and it is now catching up with me. So I cannot wait for how tomorrow is going to feel. Oh boy. That's going to be quite a time. But we'll get through it and we'll go back again for another day. What's up, Angel? How are you? How we doing? Sorry to make you. Angel, it's all good. Tuesday night is always the latest stream because I play tennis from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I have to get home, so I usually don't get home until about 11. But yeah, I completely understand why you didn't make it, and it's all good. It's all fine. We weren't here for that long anyway. Hard. You're from India. Quick question: would I rather watch a tree grow? What is up, Hard? Riley, what's up? Reggie, what's going on? How you doing? Hey, Riley, please put a song that is family friendly on. The name of the song is Tro Extended. I will not, Landon. I'm not trying to get my channel copyrighted, so I will not be doing that, buddy. Riley, yeah, you didn't get on last time, and you came to say you're going to go to sleep. Well, have a good life. All good, Riley. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great sleep. Angel, you requested to join the school thing. Nice. If I did all right, I thought I accepted your request, Angel. If I didn't, let me know. But I will check again here real quick. Yeah, it looks like you should be in there. Cody, what's up? How you doing? All right, stay. Ian has arrived. What's up, Ian? Reggie, it's 2 a.m. where you're at, so you're going to sleep, but hope you've had a great day, Brody. Thanks, Reggie. I appreciate it. Have a good night, sir. Sandra, you've been exhausted all week. Gotcha. Understandable. I'll miss you. I'll miss you for real. Yeah, Landon. Cookie, what's up? Riley, I'll miss you too. Bye, Angel. I'll be on hopefully during the weekend. Okay, bye. What's up, Cody? Cookie, how am I? You know? We are. Excuse me. Well, as you can see from that, my body is going to say it's tired, but I don't. But I would not say that just because. Well, before this, I was laying down. I was laying down just to try and like get rid of the headache I have, but also just to think. And I set a timer for before this stream was supposed to start, so that way I could, if I ended up falling asleep, I could wake up in time. And the thing was, my phone decided, no, you don't need to wake up. And I was like, oh, well, that's rude of you, phone. And so that is why we started a little bit late. But besides that, I toured somewhere today to potentially move out and move to for a few months, but I'm not entirely sure about doing that yet. So I have to make that decision here very soon because I'm trying to get better at making decisions. But yeah, that's mainly what I've been doing. But I've been battling a headache all day, so we shall see. But besides that, overall pretty good. Cody, am I doing that? Just answer that. Angel, you might audition for a play. Angel, what play? What are you thinking about auditioning for? That's awesome. What made you start thinking about an audition? Hold on. A Sonic shirt? Yes, I am wearing a Sonic shirt. I got this as a gift. And then I wore it when I went to go see Sonic 3 in theaters. And I think that was the last time I went to a movie theater. So whenever that came out, that was the last time. Abdul, hey bro, you know what I'm gonna ask. It's day 25. Well, Abdul, it's day 25. That is correct. So it's day 25 of you already know what I'm gonna say. So glad you're here, buddy. But you know the answer. Cookie, I seem stressed. It's okay. You got this. Thanks, Cookie. I wouldn't say I would not say I'm stressed, but I appreciate the concern. Angel, well, you've been in plays before and you've been kind of bored, so all right. I mean, that was exactly the reason that got me back into doing musicals after I finished college. So do it, and when you do it, let me know how it goes. If you need help to like run lines or run through your audition thing, message me in the school place. I'll gladly help out when I can. Love to support a fellow actor or actress in this case. Okay, you like the Sonic shirt? Thank you. I appreciate it. Abdul, love you, brother. That's what I like about you. You're a humble guy. Well, thanks, Abdul. Love you too. Appreciate you being here. Dan, is there such a thing as beginner friendly poly? Dan, yes. There to me there is, and it is typically polyesters that are designed to be a little bit easier on the arm compared to most of the others that don't offer that. So typically for a very beginner friendly polyester, I usually will look towards round or circular polyesters. Those generally tend to be easier on the arm. There are some that are not. Think of Luxilon 4G. That one, terrible for a beginner. Not helpful with power, not helpful with spin as much. It's going to really just help with control, but it's also going to be very hard on the arm. So that's why I usually would never suggest that one to start with. But if someone is just wanting to try polyester, then I have been very big fans of, say, Head Sonic Pro, Wilson Revolve, or sometimes if they have not tried before, then sometimes there's a Luxon strings called Luxon Element Soft IR Soft. That one I think can do well, but and sometimes it comes as a free string with purchase of a racket, so that can do good. And then if they feel comfortable going to a polyester where they want a little bit more extra help with spin, Dan, then I would say a string such as Slinko Mach 10, that one can do very well just because it's designed to be softer on the arm, but it still has sides to it in order to actually help generate a little bit more spin. It's not going to be the most, but it's there to see if you even like that type of string. And if they have never had any arm issues and they just want to go a little bit on the cheaper route for a polyester to help give spin, then Vocal Cyclone, I think, is a great idea. Because here in the US, if you are in the US, Dan, Vocal Cyclone is about $8.99 or $9.99 per pack. So that one has done well for people I've given it to. If they just want to try a spin-friendly polyester, they don't want to spend too much money, and they have not had arm issues and are okay with trying it. So just strings like those, bro. Hopefully that helps. Angel, yes, help you run lines. I got you, Angel. Just let me know when. BRB, okay, remembering lines is kind of hard for you. Okay. I may be able to help with that. I've had a few lines in my time with the roles I've had. DeWood, hey, you're new. What do I do? Well, DeWood, the thing that I do typically is that we talk about tennis and or tennis gear. That's why when you heard me going on a little tangent about tennis strings helping answer Dan's question, that's what that was about. That's my tennis gear, especially like tennis rackets, shoes, strings, anything like that. Those are typically my little areas of expertise.
So that is what we do here. When we're not doing that, we are typically talking about just whatever, hanging out, and then that's about it. There's a few things we don't typically touch on, but besides that, we're just here hanging out, bro. That's about it.
William, what's up, buddy? Me, Mr. Beast's unknown brother-in-law. Okay. How you crazy cool kids? What's up, Otter? How are you? Did I watch One Punch Man? Abdul, I did not watch One Punch Man. No. Silly, what's up? Great. You think I should start opening Pokemon cards? Nah, dude. I am not trying to gain that addiction and spend my money on that. I need to pay off my car first. I don't need to be spending money on Pokemon cards. Silly, what's up? You think no. Speed, do I like sports? In general, yes. I'm just not going to go out of my I'm just not going to really watch them that much. Just cuz, I I don't want to watch them. But I enjoy them and I can appreciate them. Isaac, what's up, buddy? How are you? Okay, what did I have for breakfast and lunch and dinner tonight? Cody, for breakfast. Did I have breakfast? Think I did. It wasn't much, but lunch we had Pizza Hut, and at least I had Pizza Hut, and I had the boneless wings from Pizza Hut, and then dinner I have not had yet. Fell asleep, so have not had dinner yet, Cody. Here, I follow you. Okay, okay, you're back. Nice. Uh, Grumpy, are these glasses special? Yes, they are. They help block the blue light coming off my phone, coming off my computer, so that way I can just jump into bed, get some good sleep, even if I don't get as long of a sleep, because they help. That's what they're designed to do, help me sleep. That's about it. Not much else. There for blue eye grump. There you go. So you're the person who eats rocks. Okay. What made you start eating rocks? Thanks, Angel. Somebody, you need $2 from India. Sorry, Miles. Cornbread, I don't know who that is. I don't get hurt. Dan, you like Singut 55. Should you also string Poly at 55? Dan, if you're coming from synthetic gut and you're going to Poly, I would probably go drop your tension by 2 pounds. So go to 53, just because it is going to feel harder on your arm than what the synthetic gut is. So even if you go to 53, you're still going to get about the same level of control, if not maybe a little bit more, from the polyester string compared to a synthetic gut. So I would say go down to 53, maybe 52 if you think you're getting a polyester that's a little bit stiffer and a little bit harder on your arm. But going down with polyester coming from synthetic gut, you're probably fine to do that. If you stay at 55, maybe it might be too harsh for you if you've never played with, since you may not have played with it before. And that's just me saying that, not knowing anything else about you or what racket you're using. Abdul, please provide the link for those glasses and t-shirts you have. Abdul, I personally do not have a link for them. I got the glasses off Amazon. So I got these, like, if you go on Amazon, you type in the name THL Sleep, and THL is just the letters. You just type in THL Sleep and then blue light blocking glasses. This should be the first thing that comes up. Yeah. It came with the glasses, a case for them, and then a microfiber cloth just to clean them. Yeah. That's all you gotta look up, at least on Amazon.
Devil thinks boxing is greater than tennis. Why? He just sucks at boxing. Okay. Dan, thoughts on Mizuno shoes? I like Mizuno shoes. I think that the Wave Exceed Tour line is very interesting because it's Mizuno. It's one of the only lightweight warranty shoes. But the Wave Exceed Tour, that one does well if you get your right size. I've had some friends that had to go down a half size in it to actually get it to fit. So they do well, and it still has a warranty on it, so it's not bad at all. The Mizuno Wave Enforce Court, that one's just essentially a lighter version of the Enforce Tour, so it's right in between the Exceed Tour and the Enforce Tour. So not bad if you don't want to spend as much money and you're okay with a little bit less cushion. But yeah, Mizuno overall does make good shoes. I am a fan of them. Lots of combos here tonight. There is Cookie. Spoke nice Spy Kids glasses. Thank you. Appreciate it. Dan play softball and you use Mizuno. I'm sure it's different, but Mizuno is really hard to break in. Interesting. I don't know. Silly. Sarah, Six Shirt. Love those games as a kid too. Yeah, Sarah. Sonic. Awesome. I got this one I think is from the movie for Sonic 1. But yeah. Great time. Otter typically devolves into Brood Bat. In rare Kirby sightings, Brody's awesome though. Define bashing, Otter, but thank you. Appreciate it. Silly, do I eat rocks? No, I do not. If you hybrid Polymane with Singut Cross, should the Singut be much higher tension than the Poly, like 50-55? You could do that, William. I typically have never put someone in that big of a jump for a hybrid. The only time I've ever done something like that would be if they were using, say, like natural gut instead of a synthetic gut. I typically just recommend a 2-pound split. So say the poly's at 50 if the poly's in the mains, and then the synthetic gut or the multi-filament is what would be tighter. So that's usually what I recommend, but it depends on what the person wants to go for with the Polymane Singut Cross. I would probably say like 50-52 is where I would start, and then if you want more, and then if that still feels too flighty or that still feels like you don't have enough control with it, then I would say increase the tension a little bit more, but I've never really recommended going with a 5-pound split between the two strings. Ian, the hair looks different for some reason. I don't know, dude. I didn't do anything different with it. Anjali. Hopefully I said that right, but hello, how are you? Love from India. Thank you, appreciate it. Love from the US. Angel, you see it was different then. Gax, what's up? How we doing? How's Dubai? Someone spiced the wardrobe up? No. I've had this shirt. Now he got a wardrobe upgrade. How are you, Gax? Are you guys? Gax, we good? What's going on with you? Kind of iffy the past couple days. Been kind of rough. Oh, I'm sorry, Angel. Some dude. Why do I seem so stressed out, man? I don't know, dude. What makes you think I'm stressed out? Cody said that too. Yeah. Everything will be okay. Yeah. Thanks, Gex. Where's Tara and the others? I don't know, Gex. They have not appeared yet. I'm a little curious myself. Isaac, are you quoting like song lyrics or something? Silly gotta go. All good, Silly.
Angry, Defiant, Chat Trolls, throws out random Unreal comment. Bash Bro, just what you've seen a few times. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Thank you for the definition, Otter. I appreciate it. But yeah, it does happen quite a few times. Isaac, you're in your diva era. Okay, bye, silly. Google, am I moving soon? I mentioned a while back. I plan to. I actually was touring a place today. I was actually touring a place today to see about staying for a few months, but I have not made my decision yet. I still have to do it because I also want to fully pay off my car, and then changing and going to a more expensive rent would hinder that plan a little bit. So it would I would have to see about that. But I do plan to move much later on this year. Yes, you're here for an Isaac. Scott, what's up, buddy? How you doing, brother? If you know, Brody, your babe mate is back. Well, welcome back if you know. I don't know about the babe thing because I've never met you, but what's up? Angel Gear David. You heard Split and thought we were talking about bowling? Nah, Cookie. Not bowling. Isaac, thanks, Kelly. Hey, Scott. What's up, Ben? How are you doing, buddy? Dan, you just bought an old ThinkPad and put Linux on it. Good decision. Nice. Cool. Yeah, I've had this one for about 5 years now, Dan. It has done me very nicely. Hey, Ben, Preston, what's up? How we doing? Angel, Mrs. Taryn. Hey, Angel, we need to talk about wedding planning. Okay. Angel, just messaged her in the school thing. She's in there. There's Taryn. Dan, bad decision. Nah. It's tough here, bro. Searching for places to stay in. Very expensive. Yeah, that sounds about right, Gex. It's Dubai. Hey, Phoenix. Ben, sorry couldn't make the live yesterday. Make your live. Angry, you're moving. We just signed on a house today. Not looking forward to packing. Yeah, that's fair, Otter. that is very fair. Moving, I haven't done it too many times, but it is always quite a time. Google, have I traveled abroad? I have traveled outside of the country once when I was a freshman in high school. And besides that, I have not gone out. I went on a cruise to the Bahamas because my high school's jazz band, which I was in at the time, we were one of the entertainment acts that got to perform on the cruise. So we all got to go there. We all got to have fun. We all got to be on the cruise. And now, of course, we had to pay to be on the cruise too because we were passengers. But we got to be part of the entertainment, so we got to perform. That was really cool. And that was the only time I've been out of the country, going to the Bahamas, performing on a ship. Very fun. That's where I really do. I enjoy cruises. It was so cool. I would want to do another one. I was actually telling my family about that earlier today because they're trying to plan vacations, and I was like, I would probably go on another cruise. Angel wedding planning? Kind of. Ben, no problem. You just got another one about 20 minutes ago. Ben, it didn't notify me either. What? It did not notify me that you were streaming, bro. I would have tried to been there if I was awake. Yes, Toad's playing for Taryn and Bill's wedding. Lacey, what's up? How are you? Angel, no, it didn't notify you? Yeah, it didn't for me either. Okay, why is everyone hitting you, bro? I'm so confused. Is there an inside joke? Cookie, your confusion is the same as mine. Like, I don't get it either. No idea. Nancy, no, they just think he's cute. Hello, Angel. Oh, yeah, you're right. You know, lets me up then. Do I have any expectations? If you know, my expectation that is that you probably don't live anywhere near me, so I don't think a date's I don't think a meetup is actually going to happen. Ben, you're good. How about myself? Well, Ben, we are going through we are going through just life. I have to see if I want to move out to this new place for a few months before I head away, but I also want to pay off my car fully before I make my big move. So, not the best thing to do, but I think it would be a good thing for me to do. I'm just not entirely sure if financially it makes the most sense. So I don't know. I just have to see, because it would be renting a house, but it would be renting out a house, but it's still cheaper than renting out apartments than where I live. So I'd have to do some I'd have to do yard work when it gets warmer, but besides that, I just pay for rent, the electric, and then um, internet. So I have to decide on whether I think that's worth it here soon. Scott, you've had the worst day possible, but unfortunately can't get into details on here. Well, Scott, bro, guess what? That's okay, buddy. You're here now. You're here with us. We got you. Lean on us. You're in the school. If you ever need anything, message me. Message anyone in there. We'll gladly help you out, bro. Don't you worry. We got you. You're here with us, and we will not let you fall. No, it creeps me out low key. Okay. Sounds good. Low key, you're chilling. It's okay. No. Isaac, what's up? You went thrifting today? What'd you find? Hope it gets better, Scott. Fix doesn't know the channel Sky named it does bike stuff. Yee. You didn't tell me. Thank you, Angel. Source day of your life so far, Scott? Yeah, no problem. You buy a $150 F1 jacket? That's crazy, Isaac. Where did you find it? Google, South America is a very affordable and a rewarding experience. Interesting. Never been to South Africa. Not South America, sorry. Maybe one day I'll make the trek. Scott, back to you, no problem, Brody. You just have a BMX right now, but it's called Asante. Lacey, good, thanks. But you're off to bed. So tired today. Just want to say hello. Hope you're doing well. Thanks, Lacey. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have a great night. So many thirsty people in the chat. Lol. It's weird out here. I don't know. Isaac, Brody, can we be roommates? Isaac, I doubt you live anywhere near me, so I don't think you'd want to move near me. Cooking long distance doesn't work well, y'all. You date someone in Oklahoma from Nebraska, and we only lasted like 5 days. Cookie, aren't you only like 14? So, long distance, yes, is hard, but I think 13, yeah. Why were you dating someone someone in Oklahoma from Nebraska? Like, what? Ben, you only have about one viewer for 30 seconds a night. So hopefully you have a good move if that's what you do. Thanks, Ben. Yeah. Ben, I would like to make it out to your stream. I just didn't get a notification that you were streaming. It did not tell me at all. YouTube just was like, no, you're not allowed. And I'm just like, dang. Void, can I stop attempting to fire you? Welcome back, Void. You haven't been here in a while. I said, yeah, we'll have a little. Tell me, Scott. If you know, this does work out. 90 Day Fiance would be after us to make a show. It's not going to be after me.
It'll be after my friend. She and her fiance are actually essentially doing 90 Day Fiance. He's already booked his ticket. They've filled out the paperwork. He has his visa. They still have to fill out the rest of the paperwork. But they are basically doing that. Phoenix Tree Scott's biggest fan, other than his wife. Phoenix, I'm sorry, I think you are mistaken. That is going to be me. Thank you, Phoenix. How to keep taking the number one spot? Scott, no, we're definitely here when you need it. I know why I was spelling your name wrong. Phoenix, little like to listen. Cookie 13, okay. He was your friend's cousin, and you're really bad at saying no. Cookie, come on. And you're next to me, but you're introverted and scared. No thanks. What, you mean like geographically you're next to me, Ian? What you talking about? Okay, you're glad you said no to Chase though, the 16-year-old, if you know, you know. Yes. If it's what I'm thinking of cooking, I'm glad you said no to. That they didn't even leave a comment, but you went for a very long drive today for the first time. It was about an hour, and you've never gone over 50 kilometers per hour, but you got up to 90. How fast is that? Oh. That was a lot less than I thought it was going to be, Ben, but okay. Nice. How have you never gotten that fast before? Phoenix, yeah. Yeah, that's what you're thinking. Okay. Sounds good. Otter, all right, Brody, and you cool kids in chat, you're off to watch Iran coverage. Have a great night. All right, Otter. Well, hope you have a great night as well. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully we'll get to see you again. And you're his biggest fan. You couldn't compare, let alone comprehend his hobbies. Interesting, Ian. Okay. Great. Good night. Good night. I hope you have a good night, Cookie. Critter, can I beat a bear at tennis? Potentially, but I would also like to not be killed by the bear. So I don't know if I would want to win right away, but we would see. You know, Brody, what's my type? I don't know. I've only been in one very serious relationship. So I don't know what my type would be. I mean, what was it? I think the last time I went on like a date or anything was 2 or 3 years ago, so couldn't tell you. Ben, Canadian rules, the max is 90 unless you are on the highway, then it's 110, but you have a beginner's license and you can't. Oh. Interesting. Okay. So I'm assuming a beginner's license is just like your learner's permit. When are you getting your full license, Ben? Scott, how long am I going to be live for? I don't know, Scott. I would probably say we're going to go until at least 10:30 or 11, and then just kind of like adjust from there. But probably at least another hour to an hour and a half would be my guess. Yeah, being introverted sucks. We have power on a live stream. Yeah, being introverted doesn't suck, but if you're not a fan, you can you can do things to not be introverted as much.
And they're not even big things. They're just small little things you can do. But if you want to start being a little bit more extroverted, but throughout my entire life, I have been much more introverted. So I've been slowly whittling away at that to break me out. Cookie, okay, you can stay actually. Nice. And no, I am not into tall cat girls. That's not true at all. Honestly, just let fate choose for you at this point. Wow, Cookie. Crazy. Relationship? I don't know about that, but we'll see. And basically, you have to wait 2 more years for your full license. You have to pass 2 more tests. Okay, Ben. But you'll be in the army by that point. So if you have a driving requirement, are they going to let you drive things in order to get that? Isaac, bro, you want some snacks? You're an introvert? Then go get some snacks. Why are you waiting? Void, are you considered an OG fan now or no? Void, I would say you are close to an OG. You're not one of the true originals because there were some before you, but they don't show up as much. But you are closer and closer to the OG just because you are one of the ones that have been here the longest. Scott, you are an OG troll void runner. All right. Bob's early, only 7 beers. Okay. It's early, 7 beers. Okay. Isaac, you should do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's where all the cool introverts hang out and socialize. Interesting. If you know you're an ambivert, does that mean you're both extroverted and introverted? It just depends on the situation. Is that what that means? Isaac, you're an Autobot. You only need a license in the military. Okay. Okay, don't say it's offensive, but you remind me of your homeroom teacher. He's nonchalant. You arm wrestle him a bunch. Why are you arm wrestling your homeroom teacher? What? Gex, is that profile pic? It's Woody from Toy Story with a weird face. Well, they're not actually fans if they're not here anymore. Well, they can be busy. Like life happens. They can't always make it out. Shark, do I work out? I look fit. Yes, I do work out, Shark. So I also play a sport, being tennis. So that also helps as well. Boy, well, you have something major to tell me. Okay. This guy, he shucks a lot of corn. Sharks, crazy. You really don't have tenure? Okay. That's crazy. Who would have known, Void? Ben, they're going to let you drive. Army driving is more defensive, and there's Army licenses, maybe more qualified. Canadian drivers are dumb. Sorry for the next part, but can't drive. Okay. Interesting. Isaac, laughing. Just got drunk. Pass me a cup. No. Sola, how are you? What's up? Scott, no, you don't drink alcohol. You have a crappy phone, make lots of grammar mistakes every day on this thing. That's okay, bro. Technology's not always the best. If you know, yes, you become an extrovert only when you're very comfortable and open around the person. It takes you a long time, though. I think that is most like introverts too. Just in general. Like it's really hard to get them to talk and get them to open up, but as soon as you do, they are not stopping. They are like, this person, they'll listen, they'll let me talk, and then they'll just go on. Sola, miss you. Miss you too, Sola. How have you been? William, does driving a tank require a license, though? See, William's asking the right questions. Ben, you still have this one guy drive the wrong way for about half a block on a 3-line per side major street. That's not good. And then you don't know Con, but you won't be doing that. Oh, Ben, you're not going to be driving tanks. Crazy. Isaac, yeah, ADHD, so you act like a crackhead. That's all good, bro. Laquanza? Hello? Silly, what's up? Welcome back. Angel, welcome back. Okay, you can drive better than some Nebraskans and you're 13. Okay. Why are you driving? But okay. Silly's back. Yes, you need a license to drive a tank. Okay. Gex, Kyle, what type of tank? No, they're safe but dangerous at the same time. Gotcha. Ben, yeah, what's up? Broadly, Preston, Taylor. What's up, Ben? Welcome back, Angel. I thought you were talking about fish tanks. No, tanks. Anyone listen to BB No Money? I don't. Personally. Void, do you want to stop going in your live streams and saying you have tenure because you really don't? Void, doesn't matter to me. You can do whatever you want. Thanks, Gex. It's Windbright. Ian, I don't even know what that is. So, never. Scott, boys, flash warning. What's up? Tank that goes boom, Gex. Ben, nice shades. Thank you. Appreciate it. Two Bens. That's awesome. So, how are y'all bowling? Not the best, personally. I think my highest score was like 170, maybe. So, not the best. Gex, bruh. Scott, you don't remember if you asked, but what type of bike do you have? Cook, you're decent. Angel is back. You're going to go next. She finds a great way to flirt with you, brother. Have a good night. Well, I hope you have a good night too, if you know. Thanks for stopping by. Gex, what do I do, Cut? What did I do, Cut? Ian, do the Renegade? I don't know how to do the Renegade. I remember that was a TikTok dance years ago, but I don't know how to do it because I did not have TikTok back then. Okay, that's your highest. Nice. I think it's my highest too. Scott, you just have a BMX now, but the brand is called Sunday. Cool. Void, do not smoke, guys. It is bad for you. You learned that yesterday. Void, why did you smoke? That's crazy. Angel, cool. You have a Yamaha R1. You wanted to get a dirt bike, though? Scott, you don't know about that. Little boy, right? Ian, I don't even know what that is, so no. Yo, that's sick, Angel. Yeah. Nice, nice. Okay, Phoenix, no. Isaac, I would not be able to get a bike if I meet someone who rides, so that's cool. Nice. Isaac, you only know 2 speeds. Stop and go. Nice. I can appreciate that, Isaac. I'm with you. Sally or Sally, hello? How are you? What's going on? Hi, Angel. Hi, Isaac. Hi, Phoenix. Hi, Scott. What's up, Janito? Great. Man, I don't even get a hi. Man, that's cold, Janito. That's cold, bro. You know, well, lol, Isaac, Janito. Scott, hi, Janito. Which, holy cow. Guys, not drink either is a bad habit. It can cause liver damage. You also learned that yesterday. You tried again today, but it tasted bad. Void, if you know it's a bad habit, why are you doing it? What's going on, bro? How are you, Janito? Sally, you're fine, sir. How are you? I'm doing quite okay. How are you doing? We're streaming. We're having a good time. Congratulations on hitting 100,000 subscribers. That's amazing and very, very impressive. I'll get there at some point with you. Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations. What are you doing here? What? Is she? What am I on it? Feel you all right, y'all? You're gonna go to bed? Good night, y'all. Awesome. Thanks, Cookie. I hope you have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Ben, last year you did a co-op at a Harley Davidson. Last year, you know how to fold shirts perfectly, but you don't fold your clothes. You hang them. Nice, Ben. Because why would you need to say hi to a water boy who can't play tennis? Crazy, Ian. How rude. Boy, guys, do not do cocaine. Found was bad for you. So also, you suppose you roll up before you get charged with a crime. Void, that's insane. What you doing with that? You don't do that. Do you know, Hybrid, you almost bought a street bike, but you can't trust the road or other drivers, so you're sticking to the dirt. Nice. I like it. Guys, Void, you new in life? How'd you know that just yesterday? It's kind of a review guy, Con. Sally, thank you, sir. Of course. Yeah. What's going on? How are you? How are we doing? You just randomly scrolling YouTube lives? Isaac, can I do a mukbang? I don't know what that is, so probably not. Janina, you show it's great, and we could ride together someday, and the people are best. Most was worth it. Yes, okay. You can take the two-stroke Warrior Angel waiting on the tail light kit. Nice. Hey, let's go. There's a case. Your exchange participants. Do not take 20 happy once. I think you're upside down, but you're not. Void, what? That's crazy. Gina, any word on Layla's whereabouts? Like Angel said, she's probably at work. I have not heard from her at all, so that would be my guess. She's probably at work. Ben, Void is like Vision. He was just born yesterday. Nice. Maybe he is. Even though he wasn't, because he's been in the streams before. Gino, it took you an hour to get to work today. Black ice for miles. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, it just started snowing today. It just started snowing today where I live. So that, not necessarily the most fun thing, but yeah, we get through it. Boy, anyways, though. Your birthday's coming up in 4 days. Void, your birthday's in 4 days? That's awesome. Happy early birthday, in case you're not here. Angel Yikes, black ice is bad. I agree. Hey, happy B-Day, Void. Please don't do anything dumb. Isaac, do I hunt or fish? No, I do not. I have been fishing before. I personally just find it boring. I'm not a fan. But hunting, I have not done. I just have never had any, I've never had any interest in it personally. My uncle hunts, but I don't. Void, you will be officially turning 8. JK! Don't worry. 16. Angel, you caught a kingfish in Porta once? Nice. What is that? What is Porta? Gex, happy birthday, Void. Learned something new that day. Void 16, okay. Gino, you just started fishing last year. It's fun to go hang out alone on the banks, but yes, very boring. Is it Porta? Yeah, I don't know what Porta is either. Port Isabel? And if you had more patience, would you go hunting because you would love to? Ben, I personally would not want to go hunting. I'm I don't necessarily care for it as much. Boy, your grandma turned yellow on Wednesday night when you were dancing on a yellow disco ball? I don't know what that means. Angela, no, you don't know how to spell it. You should do the tears transition trend. Ian, I don't know what that is. Angela, sound out. It's like Port Aransas. You feel like a child. Taylor, what's up? How you doing? Welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. Anyways, you're terrible at spelling, so forgive me. Forgiven. What is a twin? And it's Bill. No. I do not think Void and Bill are on the same level. Taylor, you just got home. Nice. Angel, he and Bill would get along so well. Holy cow. Isaac, if you're sleepy, then go to bed, dude. Ben, oh yeah. Well, you want some chips? Isaac, compromise? Eat chips in bed. Boom. There you go. And you have barbecue chips. Nice. Gex, Isaac, what time is it for you? Smoothie. Taylor, hello. Taylor, you've been up since 2 in the morning? Why have you been up since 2? Actually, you may not have meant 2 in the morning. Taylor, how 2 in the morning or 2 p.m., Taylor? What were you doing? You doing one cent? Janito crumbs. Crumbs. Mark, do I like Texas Roadhouse? I've only been there once, Cody. So the one time I went there, it was fine. So I guess. Isaac, it's 8:30 p.m., but it was a busy all day. Gotcha. Angel, oh, only 9 minutes behind you. Yeah, Angel, for me, it is about 9:40, I think. Yeah. Ian, I should do the Pitbull challenge with Layla. I don't know what that is either, so probably not. But Angel apparently knows what it is. So, Angel, if you would love to explain what that is to me, I would appreciate it. Terry, in the morning because you had a party? Nice. Just partying all night? Okay, Taylor, we see you. Gex, 6:39 a.m. for me, guys. So, yeah, that's fair, Gex. You don't like people named Bill? Please stop. Why, Void? Ben, it's 9:40 p.m. for me. Yeah, Ben and I, we on the same time zone. He's a British emo. Okay, do not answer nothing. Seal your lips. The party was fun. Okay, my bad. Wait, Angel, how are you 9 minutes behind you? It's 8:41 for me. Taylor, you're eating food. Nice. Recovering from the party. Chicho, right? Like 9 minutes. Let's see. Max, day 167 of asking for an Eevee plushie. It's not happening, Max. Sorry to tell you. Taylor, you're eating fried chicken. Nice. Very nice. Layla, what's up? You just got home. Congrats. Was it another double shift today, or was it just a normal shift? Oh, Layla, also, by the way, Ian apparent yeah, Ian apparently wants us to do a challenge. I have no idea what he's talking about. So if you could explain, if you know what it is, if you could explain that or what it is, let me know. I don't know what that is. Layla, hi, Benny. Phoenix Layla, challenge with Brody. The boss. You have to low key shower though, yo. You just got back from 3 hour gym sesh. Girl, why? Why 3 hours? That's crazy. Like, what were you doing in the gym for 3 hours? Ben, are we doing a Zoom today? Do you want to do one? Phoenix, don't explain. Phoenix, what's that? Hi, Gex. Yes, Ben. It's great, Layla. Okay, BRB, guys. Where's Taryn Bill? We are that awesome. Uh-oh. Junito, Reggie. Yeah, Junito, you know what's going on? Angel, you did that with a couple friends, lol. Now I'm just confused. Really wouldn't know anything about being in the gym for a good amount of time. Well, 3 hours is insane, dude. Like average average gym time for me at the latest has been an hour and a half. Like I'm usually in there for an hour and then I'm out. I'm done. Boy, this is simulation mode. The government of Israel. Stop believing everything. Can you order me McDonald's? Why, boy? Ben, yes, you'd like to do a Zoom? Okay. Ian, huh? Why haven't Sam if you're only there for an hour? Because Ian, I basically would go 5 times a week for an hour. You don't necessarily have to be in there for an extremely long time if you're just targeting very specific groups and you don't have the longest recovery windows. This guy looks CIA. Well, Garrett, I can tell you I am not. All this information you can check. Boy is trying typing from his keyword suggestions. Yesterday? What's yesterday? That's how one arm's bigger than his other quagmire shenanigans. No, I play tennis, and one of them has a racket in it that I swing a lot more. But you're probably also just seeing the camera changing how my arms actually look. Okay, thanks for fact checking, Isaac. What did he fact check? I don't know what he fact checked. Whoa, believe it or not, you're not typing for a keyword suggestion, just writing nonsense. We actually do want McDonald's. Then go get McDonald's, Void. Ginto, you guys are making me hungry. That's it. You're defrosting one of your most exquisite freezer meats. Alright, Janito. Ben, the perspective of reality is more real than reality itself. Okay. These tents would be a good cover up. Sign me up. Ian, you can sign yourself up. Mo. How about what's up, Taryn? How are you? Taryn with the new profile picture too. Very nice. You can't while you're too Void. What? That's crazy. Hi, Taryn. Why didn't I tune in today? Taryn, I didn't get notified, I think, until you were done streaming. So that is why I did not tune in. Miss you. Hey, Taryn. Sorry you've been busy. All good. Hey, Taryn. Taryn! Oh, wait, what Ben said needs to be done. Hey, Taryn. Looks stunning, Taryn. Yes, you don't want to false advertise. You know, now that your hair is gone. Oh, gee, y'all are too sweet. Angel, only for you, babes. You look built. Isaac, I'm not built yet. I would have to work on that. But I appreciate the compliment. Still have quite a few ways to go though. Who's Taryn? Oh, hi Taryn. Boy being disrespectful. Nah, he's not. He just doesn't know because he usually just pops in and says, "Please don't fire me. I have tenure," and then he leaves. I don't think he's ever actually met Taryn. Chito, you used to have hair like Bob Ross, bro. That's crazy. Taryn, you pulled almost all of your hair out. Ian's gone pretty much. Taryn, how did you almost pull it all out? Ben, what do you mean, Phoenix? What you needs to be done? It's a quote. Boy, no, you just didn't know who you were. You were disrespectful by saying you're disrespectful. You said Zoom, Ben. Still so pretty, Taryn. There you go. Taryn, it looks like you have also been growing quite nicely with the channel too. Because you went up, you've gone up at least 200 from when you start 200 subscribers from when you started streaming. Like before you started streaming. Isaac, guys, I don't know, Brody. Yes, we should do Zoom. I agree. Should you get Arc Raiders? Isaac, I'm not the one to ask. I would ask Ben. He actually plays Arc Raiders, so he would be the better one to ask. Ben, if you have any thoughts, please, by all means, jump in on should Isaac get Arc Raiders. Twin, what's up? What's up, Twin? Have you seen the movie Whiplash? No, I have not seen it, but in high school I played the song. Uh, I played the song Caravan, which is the theme song to it. My high school jazz band, we played that song, but I've not seen the movie. Yes. Taryn, now you have a baby girl. You gotta give her some attention so it's divided. Okay. Phoenix, Angel, right. Yes, you've been streaming that game, Isaac. Rushing or dragging? Walter, I hope you're doing good, dog. Thanks, Walter. I hope you are too, bro. Miss you, Phoenix. You've been working, bro. Taryn, and it's showing. You miss you too, Angel. Bill just told me he was here now. He lied to you. I'm sorry, Taryn, but he is not here. Are you in love? Is it actually fun, Ben? Janita told you so, bro. Rated 0 to 10. Janito, I'll give it like a solid 7 just because your face just makes it look like, why am I here? Why am I doing this? It's like your face doesn't know what it wants. And then the hair is just like you wearing a helmet with it. We found Bill a friend. Thanks. Yes, get Arc Raiders. Janito, nice, bro. Bro, if you have seen Whiplash, it's actually how you've been feeling for Bannerson. You really recommend. It's an amazing film. Okay. Well, that's a reference to Whiplash. Were you rushing or dragging? Gotcha. Okay. Ian, you're good. How are you? Ben, yes. Did you know that matchmaking is based off aggression? That makes it way easier. Death Train, he's coming. You'll take it. You might get it tonight. Yes, it's amazing. Angel, you're good. And by the way, can't find your account to follow you. Mm. Well, you're not even who you said you were when we talked because you thought that tenure was something that I had. Well, you made me feel like it's something that you don't have deep in your heart, and it hurts. Sorry, Void, but I don't. I I could never fire you because you never worked for me. Janito, thank you guys. We got you, Janito. Oh my Void, are you okay? Isaac, who's the bald actor in that movie? Isn't he also from Spider Man? No clue. I haven't seen it. Phoenix, oh, it's probably because you don't post on anything here, anything where you literally just do Pinterest stuff. Nice. Boy, do I want you to work for me? Uh, I don't have any anything hiring because I don't hire people right now. I'm nowhere near big enough to do that yet, but I don't know. Maybe one day in the future that happens, but it ain't happening right now. And you have a song rec for me, Mr. Sir? What is the song recommendation, Phoenix? Angel, oh, me too. Oh my lord, you live on Pinterest. You have 11,000 monthly views? Angel, that's crazy. You have 11,000 views on Pinterest? Ben, totally recommend Arc the trailer. Does give enough information. It's way cooler than seeing the trailer. Scott, how do I remain so positive? You can tell there's days where you're kind of frustrated slash down, but you seem to never let that get in the way. Well, Scott, my what I would say to that is just the fact of I I would not necessarily Scott, I would not necessarily say that I remain positive all the time. I just stay at a baseline level of like nothing and I just don't dip below that in going into like anger um or frustration that often. But trust me, don't think I don't have those emotions. I do. I feel them all the time. Like for the past like months I've been feeling them. And it has just been absolutely a battle within me. But I just have like a baseline of to where it seems like I have no emotion and I just kind of go from there. Sometimes I can just, make it seem like I'm much better than I probably actually am because I've been acting on stage and so I got a little bit more of those skills. But also, I've just weirdly enough, I tend to think about my own death a lot. I'm just like, well, I'm going to not be here one day. And so with that, I'm alive today. I woke up. Might as well have a good time. And that has been something that is on my mind quite often. So it's just like having that balance of why why would I care about this? So then just continue on with what I'm doing because it's not going to matter in like 70 years. Well, it might matter in 70 years. I would hope I'm still alive in 70 years, but give me like 120, I'm not going to be here anymore. Like the longest living human has not lived past 125, I think. So we all have a time clock. It's just, you know, how long do we get? Yeah, he was Spider-Man. He was the guy in charge of the newspaper. Called my name. Well, he's a girl, so Void, you ain't gotta pay me. You just gotta make sure you don't fire me because you have tenure. Crazy Void. So I do yes, Angel. No, for real, you too, Angel. Angel getting views like me for real. Yes, I post so much. That's how they treat you in the military, how the bald guy treated the drummer. Okay. And you need to post more. Phoenix, anyway, the song ranks as Enigma variation, especially the finale you're playing in Indie this year. Okay. Enigma variations. All right. I will attempt to look into it, Phoenix. Isaac gave you PTSD. Gotcha. Bill is where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Bill's crazy on. Sorry. Sticky Fingers, Australia Street. Okay, Janito. Oh, Sticky Fingers is the band name. Okay. I will look into it, Janito. Jarvis, all right, you do whispers and game reference stuff, motorcycles, and you have like 50 boards. What did Bill do? Phoenix gets 3.1 thousand monthly views. Okay. Bob, that's good though. Oh, Isaac about the drummer guy. Taryn, it's taking forever to come to the stream because he's building an explode. Like actually, he's actually doing that. Yeah, you love Pinterest, bro. Mine went down a lot because you took a big break, but it's working back up. Nice, all consistent, Bob. I've had mine for like forever. Yeah, I bet the acting helps. A little bit, Scott. just a little bit. Dare you say fervent? Phoenix, Taryn, yes, but that's something that should be a treat. Dude, very honestly, I think about that a lot too, to be honest. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, Emily, just because it's like, well, it's gonna happen. My brain doesn't want to accept that fact, but it's gonna happen. So have to deal with that and still go on with that information in the back of the head. Very just stoic, I guess, but I don't know. I should share that on here. You take that back. Yeah, Taryn, maybe not. Maybe not be revealing Bill's plan. Boy, hey, are you okay? Be honest. I'm fine. And that's not the guy answer of, oh, I'm fine, don't worry, but something's actually bothering me. I'm actually fine. Don't worry. Taryn Void, no, shouldn't. Bob, no, you should not shotgun. As you'll be dealing with army people in about 2 weeks. You don't know how they are. It's probably the same as you were in the Marine Corps. Nice, Isaac. Well, it's my turn. Pops. Army. Angel, what's your account? Stop. Ryan, what's up? How are you, buddy? Nice, Isaac. Taryn. Hey, Ryan. Ben. Void. You're going to try and build next. Don't do that. My love. Phoenix. Why don't you? Scott, that's also Void. Hope it turns out well. Hey, Ryan. Angel, what's your Pinterest? How do you already have number 2? Who knows? And, but if you could play any other sport and be good at, what would it be? I don't know, Bob. I really don't care about any other sport. Like, it just doesn't matter to me. But maybe no. I really don't know. There's not another sport that I think I would want to play. Maybe if you consider it a sport, maybe like rock climbing or anything. That seems cool. That seems fun. But I don't know if people necessarily consider that a full sport. But maybe that. Void, death is inevitable. Everything's inevitable. Inevitable is inevitable. You are inevitable. Okay, inevitable. Correct. Invincibility. Because you super chatted 1,000? When did you do that, Ryan? There was no notification. Janita, fuck. We don't treat each other mean. We don't have hazing. Gotcha. Angela, you would share it, but you're low-key scared people in here not vibing with. But if you give me yours, drop a follow and send me a message. Mask. What's up, everyone? Send peace and blessings. All is well. Hope everyone heals from things they don't talk about. You as well, Black Mask. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Ryan, do you have a what's the age of Void? 5 minus 100. Okay, bet that's all good. My bad. Remaining some broomstick thrown into a commercial dryer. Hold up, Ryan. What? Bob, you've driven 45 hours this week already? That's crazy, Bob. Humans, what's the topic of today's discussion? Human, just kind of whatever, man. Typically we're talking about tennis, but sometimes we're not. Like we've already discussed philosophy of life or some philosophy of life earlier, so we just kind of talk about whatever, dude. Not much else. For the most part. That's what's yours. Little Void is funny. Yay, thank you. Yay, Ryan. That's sad if that's true. He said Phoenix number 2 is who? Starts. What? Oh, Ginito. Phoenix number 2. No, it's Scott number 2. That's Derek. Phoenix number 2. There's Ian, and then there's Emily. The 2 Scotts. One is Scott, and one is Derek. Ian first loves Late Spring by Mitski. Win? I don't know. Chorus to it. The hazing stuff was worse in the Legion than it was in the core. Mitski. Bob, definitely not a sport. Rock climbing's like cheerleading. Not really a sport. I don't know. Different sports, there are difference. You love Mitski. She's your soul, bro. Thank you for you. Why is your bus driver playing Mitski? That's crazy. Ryan, we got new people. We got a few. A little bit. Of course, Ryan. Humphrey. Taryn, how was my day, bro? Taryn, my day. Not very exciting. I went to go tour a place to see if I wanted to move out and move there before I make the big move later in the year. But I also have the goal to pay my car off as much as possible before I make the big move. So I don't know if I want to do that yet, but I've been debating it. So I have to make my decision on that. It's $1,000. It would be $1,000 a month for essentially a 2-bedroom and 1 bath, but there's a lot of extra room because it's renting out a house, and it's actually cheaper than some of the apartments near here. So I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see how it goes. Whenever the live stream ends, or whenever it does, I'll probably head to the gym just because I prefer nighttime gym if I can, because usually not too many people are there. So I'll probably be doing that after the stream, but we shall see. Angel, would y'all consider roller derby a sport? I think it would be. Ryan, yes. If you know, if I did where the use came from. Okay. Because your bus driver knows peak when he hears it. You love roller derby. Jeez, Bob. Everything that's big here, your twin. She has a song for all your moods. Rockability chicks, get down with it here. Mitski help you with your depression. You would be on. Oh, okay. Bob, no, I have not. I don't go to lots. I was gonna see them eat pizza and hot dogs without her. Yeah. You like dressing up for it, Taryn? For Ryan? Arc is down leg. Nice, Isaac. Stop teasing me. What's the drink while driving a bus? Because a bus is a different kind of vehicle. It's illegal to drink and drive any type of vehicle. I think we're going to be good friends. Ryan, somehow you got back to first. Angel, yes, Isaac. Juji, so of course, because you're trying to ignore the crush away of school, You're prank calling with your friends and you're very sleep deprived. Okay, X said, "Is your fridge on?" and immediately left. Okay. Isaac, what kind of music do I like? I tend to like most music made before like 2012 and before auto tune. That all that music where the performer and the group is actually singing and performing all the vocals that is going on. I tend to like that. I also like Broadway, like show tunes, just because you can't hide. You have to be able to do that. Uh, you have to be able to do that in order to be on Broadway. So that's real. But I'm also a big fan of Bruno Mars. And so I've been listening to his new song that came out last Friday. Way too much, way more than I should have. But Bruno's a great artist. And yeah, just a whole bunch of random stuff. I'm not really a big fan of like screamo or death metal or heavy grunge or anything. So, but other than that, I can usually find something I like. You getting to that point in the night where you're going, come on, what? Ew. Why, Bob? And you look, he can't get over Janita's hair, and that's so different from the call. You wouldn't even know how he holds that in the hat. He just don't wear a hat. You have very mixed music types. What about you, Isaac? Ryan, your band's doing the New Mexico Music Awards. Ryan, you have a band? Bro, what? What? That's awesome, Ryan. Gino, your union contract, you to outline a maximum block of 0.04 on the job, okay? You not like my music playlist, okay? That's sure I got pulled over on a 0.18. They're really too impaired to drive. Bob, what? I don't know. No, what's on it? Tell me. You play upright? We're talking about the best drivers in the world, you know. Old Crow Medicine Show. Ryan, that's your band? Old Crow Medicine Show? Actually? Is that actually your band, Ryan, or is that just what's on your playlist? Not checking. The federal legal limit is 0.08. It's just bipolar. Everything real. If you could play on a sport, it would be. No. No, not Bob. I think NASCAR is one of the most boring things ever. Oh, look. They're making a left turn. Oh, look. They're making another left turn. I may be from Indiana. We may have the Indy 500, but I don't care for NASCAR. Mastery Dimash does it without autotune. He sings 6 octaves, mostly live vocals. I have not heard of him, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. And you listen to a lot of rap songs you would hear on Book Talk. There are songs that give whimsy vibes. What's Book Talk? Yeah, I'm with Isaac on that. I don't know what that means. Ian, you make songs too. Nice. We have discussed this a little. Oh, jeez, Isaac. What? Already explained, but you're way in it. No, that's not your band. Phoenix, your hair is chopped now. That pig is old, but you did fit it in a hat. Just used to fall off easy. That's fair. That was your response. Gotcha, Ryan. You should get it to what music like. Live under a rock and I'm up to par with this new hip. Isaac, I'm not up to par with this new hip either. Ben, hey, it's like you're Ben. This is your game chance. I'll see your gamer tag. We could play Ark together at some point, bro. There you go. What NASCAR is awesome. High Street Low Lifes. That's what you like, Dimash. Kadai Bergen, because he can sing anything from opera to rap to jazz, sings octaves and 16 languages. Nice mastery. That's awesome. I bet it's okay, Isaac. We still love you. Is that a turbo reference? NASCAR is so sick. Give me over 200,000 gambling in NASCAR. Last 3 years, Book Talk is also on YouTube. You don't like watching cars driving in a circle for hours? No. Oh, is the age you like 23? So just search it up there. It's a community. Isaac is 23. Okay, Taryn made 70,000 on the last Indy 5,000. You mean the Indy 500, but nice. Angel loves F1. It's like a folk style Jethro band, but we cover a lot of Johnny Cash, Stray Cats, and whatnot. Nice. Status. Misky, JoJo, back to Margaret, Frank Ocean. You also like Melanie. You like the message she gives. Sports gambling. X Phoenix 620, swear to God. Bad Ben. Well, I like watching snowmobile racing. It's like motocross, but snowcross. Nice, Janito. Angel loves Joji. You like Filthy Frank? That's crazy. If I am right, that's crazy, Angel. Well, I love how your name is consistently spelled wrong. Makes you smile. We don't have a website or anything. Gotcha, Ryan. Well, Melanie's a lyrical genius. Also love NASCAR. He's one of the greatest drivers you ever knew. Nice, Bob. You saw Tattern. She is. You love the stories in her album. Her new album about narcissistic is good. Still young, Isaac. You love K-12. Fort Lauderdale. Florida, only 26 hours. I don't know how long that drive is usually, but that doesn't seem like it's possible, but okay. Where you're going to? Dang, Isaac is young. You can barely keep up with the comments. Imagine Brody. Imagine when Brody's famous. How are we supposed to see each other's comments? Well, Isaac, that's where the school community comes in, bro. How old are you, Ryan? Isaac, tomorrow let me know what your ARC gamer tag is. It's different than your PS or Xbox or PC gamer tag, but you get to pick it. He's mine, Angel. Yeah, 38, but I'll let you know. Never mind, that's a case. Ryan, you're 17. Tennis player, thanks for race cars boring. Interesting. Oh, okay, Ryan. Ryan, you totally wouldn't mind marrying a 38 year old. To be honest, not that you would, but that's not old. You ever seen the test run stages around the NASCAR drive? Have all the same dude. I have not, Bob. I don't look into NASCAR. I don't have any interest in it. Your type anyway. All right. Bob. X holds the highest sustained heart rate of any sport. Motocross, fun fact. You're in the Corps in 04. You feel old. That's crazy, Ryan. Isaac, you got an F1 jacket today. It's sick. Now you just need a pack of Marble Reds. Okay. Thinks you fall into your tribute, Janita. You said testosterone. Nice. So, Isaac, you're going to pass over it? Yeah. Fun fact. No, don't feel old, Ryan. Did you go to Iraq or Afghanistan, Ryan? Ryan, that was 4 years before I was born. How's that podcast coming along? Wow, are you okay, bro? You're not old, Ryan. Yes. Taryn, you're not old. Taryn, you are 1 year older than me. What are you talking about? No, we're the same age. Or we're either the same age or you're 1 year older than me. What are you talking about, Taryn? So you look very young. You only did one deployment in the Corps. Your others were in the Legion. Nice. You're graining at heart. Jeez, dang, bro, you caught up pretty well with that chat with the chat tonight. Lol. Thanks, Janito. Appreciate it. Scott, what's everyone's saddest song that they know of? Alex, what's up, bro? Scott, saddest song I know of. That is a hard question. I will have to think on that
because I'm trying not to get like completely behind in chat again, but I will think about it. I will think about it and go and figure it out. Ryan, how old are you, Ryan? No, you're 6 months old. Thanks. You just feel older. Yeah. By heart, you're at least 38. You took 2 appointments to Japan. Nice. Ryan, or 39. Lord. Ryan, you're down went to Haiti for the earthquake. Scott, hotel books July/August. Okay. Creep by Radiohead. Arachno, so number 2, Adagio, or Pavane por Infantante de Fonte. Raphael. You were in Okinawa for JWTC. Nice. Toxic by Boy. Sad Symphony song. You're definitely checking that out. Let me go check on Bill. You also did Toys for Tots. Nice. Jungle Obstacle Course. What would be the saddest song? So you're at. If you weren't overpaying for $6 for this, definitely donate to you, Bob. That's okay. Please do. Scott's a heart tug. Pretty nose. Or where? Or it'd be hotel books, dreaming or sinking. Well, let's price out these days. Isaac doing side missions. Pablo by Ravel. Also, you literally all listen to depressing music. Y'all gotta start donating for that. Bob, that's crazy. What would be the saddest song? Ryan, you need a cat. Red Creep and the other one by Lana Del Rey for Real Angel. Bright Eyes, Landlocked Blues is also pretty sad. You love Lana. Scott, your screenshot all of your recommendations. Same Taryn, you love it. And I hate it. Isaac, do I like the Bee Gees? I do, Isaac. They are arguably my favorite band/group of all time. And you have a poster. Nice. You just got cat yesterday, Ryan. Nice. Scott, one of the. Hold on. I have to make sure I say the name right. To be long. Yeah. Is that the saddest? No. One of the sadder songs that I know of, Scott. It is called It's Sad to Belong by England Dan and John Ford Coley. That one usually hits in the sad feelings at times. What code? You have an early rehearsal tomorrow. You need to get some sleep. Then I'm already getting. Have a great stream. Tell Kirby say hi. Will do, Emily. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. So yeah, we low-key the same person. There's the saddest song ever from Poland, if you recall correctly. During the time it was airing on the radio, the number one. Oh. That's not good, William. Andrew, your favorite song is Diet Mountain Dew, but the demo? Or another sad song is Deathbed by Pofu? Angel, don't forget to message me. Vibe with you like that. Run through a 12-pack tonight. Dang, Bob. You won't. Sorry, Matt Scott. Potentially. Taryn. Where'd it go? No, Bob. I think Adele sing sad songs. Yeah. Comforter changed? I mean, not really. It might look like that, but I don't think it's changed. Yeah, she does. Never mind. You fine. That is true, Isaac. Someone like you. The boss disappeared. She should be back. I think she's just showering, Janito. Look at Isaac talking about Adele. Don't hate on Adele. Adele's got some powerful songs. Ryan, the ceiling tiles are still from your elementary school. That's not changing, Ryan. Only 9 or so there. School, nice. Hello from Iceland. Joe, thanks for being here all the way from Iceland. I appreciate it. How you doing? Guys, when was the last time you cut your toenails? I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, maybe. That was a guys. You have a question for everyone. What's the question, Angel? Should have bought flowers. Angel Sienna by the Marines. We had good elementary. We had 2 elementary schools. One was for African Americans, the other for Caucasians. They both had those tiles. Ryan, your school was segregated? Hold on. What? Okay, held your hand. Okay, Bill's coming, so yes. Angel, you haven't been feeling really pretty the past couple days, so any tips on self-confidence? Sad, you love it. Yo, Sienna, Gina, it's been a year, so much that time he is. I say, Len Life Blues is much more sad. Taryn, give it 2 weeks. Papaya, hello. Angel, I think it's different for everyone, though. So I don't know entirely what would help out, but why have you not been feeling pretty the past couple of days? What's going on? Like, why has this been happening? Maybe you need some retail therapy like Layla did. Just because that worked for her, but I don't know what's going on. Stop, Angel. You know you gorgeous. You gonna just, have a good night, everyone. Your loved ones. All right, Bob. Have a good night. Do you save your nail clippings? No. Angel, all you gotta do is repeat affirmations. Your subconscious mind believes it. Major stress up. Feel good when you look at. You know, Brody has talents. No. You're just most beautifulest. It's been more than that, Janito. That's an angle with makeup. You feel like I'm just a little too much to be pretty. Angel, what'd you talk about? No. Don't say you're a little too much to be pretty. Smack that out of your head. Get that out of there. No. You're great. Don't let anyone say you're not. Gina, Ryan in the corner of the bathroom. You know the elementary school was? That's crazy, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. You're so sweet, love. Your high school is too inclusive. Ben, what does that even mean? And well, hello. You grew up in the Appalachians of Virginia. That sounds like it would help, Isaac. Love you, girl. Yes, queen. Taryn, you always repeat the line from the help. You are smart, you are kind, you are important. There you go. Retail therapy. And one, I'm not your grandpa, so. Ryan's a feminist. Y'all are so great. Love all of you. Facts, Ben. It's sad. Do I listen to Eminem, Sola? Yes, I listen to Eminem a lot. I grew up listening to Eminem, so I've been listening to him since I was a child. Thinking all this, guys, you're heading to bed. All good, Angel. Have a great night. Love you too, girl. Love you too, Angel. Ryan, you listen to the Shady of the Slim. Say, boy, feminist. We need more. What's a feminist? Bill, what is a feminist? Eminem got his famous line from a world-class violinist. Eminem gets inspiration from everywhere, but I did see your video about that, Taryn. Oh boy, Bill, Waxman. Hey, Bill, big supporter of what? Who is a Sola? You're making a name. This list for the door. Janito Sola. She just goes by Sola, but she's been here quite a few times. And yeah, she is also learning English while watching the streams. But yeah, she's been here quite a while. My boy Blue. It's you, Bill. Good night, Angel. Watch out for the black ice. What's up, bros and crew? What's up, Bill? How we doing? Hey, BRB, gonna order pizza. All right, Ryan. She loves it so much. Yeah. So Eminem, awesome, amazing. Uh, the song of Eminem's that I've started listening to more recently, it is called, I think it's called Never Enough. It's from the Encore album it has him, Nate Dogg, and 50 Cent on it. That one came on the list because me and a few of my coworkers, when we work on Sundays, we've just been going through Eminem's entire, excuse me, we've been going through Eminem's entire discography. So we've gone through almost all of his albums. And when that one came on, I was like, yes, I like that one. And here you got an hour in you. Nice. Name for Beeswax for the door list. Janito, Beeswax name is Bill. That's his actual name. Taryn, you'll take it, Bill. Do you listen to Taylor Swift? No. No, I do not. Not a Swiftie. Darren, I won't bother you later. Thanks, you. Yep. Ben, I thought I'd switch back to this account. Hey, Bill, bro, Isaac. Yeah, Taryn. Ben, what's up? Don't put me on a list. Bill, we gotta adopt Ben. It's precious. We gotta protect him. Ooh. I'll take Ben as a pet. Crazy. What's everyone's favorite pizza place, local or franchise? I don't got one, Ryan, as you can probably guess. Taryn, no, you have good parents already. Nothing, Isaac. Flyers, I don't know who that is, but cool. Well, I do like Anti Hero and Crowned by Miss Swift. You love Scott, you love M's collab he did with Jelly Roll on Save Me. See, I thought that one was really sad when I first listened to it, but it was good. And apparently from what I heard, Jelly Roll was like so excited and super happy when he got the call that Eminem wanted to sample one of his songs. And the song he was really hoping for, it was Save Me, and that's the one Eminem ended up picking. So Jelly Roll was ecstatic when that happened. He's like, yes, he can have the song. He can do whatever he wants. It's like, Eminem wants to do something with my song. Of course he can do that. Isaac, you went to PetSmart today. They had a pet jumping spider. That's crazy. I would not want a pet jumping spider. I would not want a pet spider. Why can't they tell they're doing a good job? So you like the song Without from him? Are you talking about the song Sola Without Me? Because that is a good one too. Janito, you have two jumping spiders? Why? Oh no, but do you listen to David Allen Coe? Not generally, Isaac. I think I've heard of them, but I don't remember that. I don't remember them. Ryan, I just noticed you have a Sonic shirt. Yes, I do have a Sonic shirt. The Sonic shirt is a favorite of mine because it was a gift from me. David Allen Coe. Sorry, Ben. Love the Sonic tee. Thank you, Itachi. Appreciate it. Tony, what's up, buddy? How are you? Listen, David makes you want to drink and drive. Isaac, don't do that. Janito, Isaac, they're named George and Severus. They're both bold jumpers that you saved from your work. Nice. Ben, if you're fat, die tragically and the rest of my family at the same time, sure. And I know you're joking, so it's cool. Hope to raise my child well. It's not easy. Scott Jelly seems like an awesome person in real life. You know he went to prison, right? Like, I don't know anything about Jelly Roll. I don't know why he was in prison. but he was in prison for a while. And then he got out. I don't know what it was that he was in there for, but I've never met the guy, so I have no idea. Gym Sparrows rule. That's cool, Gino. What do you feed them? Gym Sparrows are very friendly. Well, they can jump away from me. Taryn will take you, Ben. That's not gonna happen though. They're good. They're good people. While driving, I'll get you a child. Taryn, what do you want? So yes, yeah. It is Without Me. Great song from Eminem. My comment. You used to feed them flightless flies, but now they're bigger. You feed them small crickets. Okay. But Isaac, you had pet tarantulas? Nah, fam. Not for me. Tanner, you're not even going to go forward with that bill. Not here, not now. Layla, welcome back. So Layla, what were you hitting? What were you hitting in the gym for 3 hours? Like, did you do an entire like full body day? What was going on? I'm very curious. All bees are fertile. Thanks for Tara and Bill. You guys are awesome. Back, people can change. Very true. For the better or the worse. Very true, Scott. Yes, the positive turn. Bring you and you actually despise children. Why, Isaac? I turn. Everybody, back to work. What are we getting back to work? General is for coke and other crimes. Ben, thank you for the fact checking. General kind of to be Sandy honest. Going to prison doesn't make you a bad person. True. Very true. I just didn't know what he went to prison for. I just knew he was a felon. He wasn't a felon, but I knew he was a prisoner, and his record was what was keeping him from touring outside of the U.S. So, and I heard that was like a really big thing. That was people were making a big deal of. Layla likes one song from him. That's it. You like him as a person? Nice. You're actually 25% Mexican, Bill. There you go. Jail rolls overplayed. Oh. Velvet. Hello. You did all upper body, back, and abs plus cardio. Rough day yesterday. Gotcha. Terry wrote a song about him. Okay, don't watch it. Eyes you like George Strait. Nice. You hit legs super recent. Otherwise, you would have done full body. Yeah, Layla, I hit legs yesterday, and that was my first day back into the gym in a bit, and I can feel it. It has already started. The absolute atrocity and pain that my legs will be going through. So after that, tomorrow, I'm going to be hating myself for doing it, but hey, we'll be fine. I'm also probably going to go to the gym after the stream, unless we decide maybe to do a Zoom call or whatever, but yeah, we'll see. Velvet, what's up? Tyranny Rose, don't watch it. You have legs, okay. Are those rose tinted glasses, Velvet? No, they are blue light blocking glasses, Velvet. Not rose tinted. Do you know Monday was leg day? Nice. Was it? You want a Ford Bronco? There's two sore. Gotcha. Okay. Sibo, you never know if your future wife will have Mexican or family. No, not really. Hello. Mayhawk, hello. Ben, you have this workout that you haven't done yet, but it will suck. But you'll do it because it will help your cardio. Nice. Taryn lol, so anime when he wants to be. I know, right? That's the theater performer coming out in me. Ryan, you need cardio. Yeah. What's so bad about the Bronco? I don't know, Isaac. I don't know what you're talking about. Layla is super good at weights. Matt, cardio. You're a Stairmaster fiend, though. See, that is one machine I've never been on at the gym. Is the Stairmaster. I have never been on that, and I don't think I ever plan to be on that. Cardio sucks, but gotta be done. To Layla and Ryan. Bill, give me more than there. Now I would want an old one. Stairs works wonders for your figure. Real old school cowboy. Taryn, you're so pretty. You want mine with no AC? Yep. Oh, stop. You're so pretty. I'm working on replacing seals in your car.
I miss Taryn. I feel like we don't talk as much. Detail, yeah. Roof seals.
Well, Layla, the great thing is, you can just message Taryn if you want to talk to her now. You're both in the group, and you both can do that. I'm pretty sure you can, at least. You should be able to.
Detail roof seals. Yeah. Taryn's still bass here. I know we don't. Can't. Sorry, got early job tomorrow. Gotta leave an hour early. Only a 2 days job. Gotcha, Ben. Bill. Don't say that ain't Terrence a bad. He's wrong. Terrence, you're just waiting for you to post again. Be keeping up with your channel. Isaac, you and your sister are going to do Pilates tomorrow. Good luck. Have fun. Ben, the workout is getting on the Assault fitness bike and is 1 minute relaxed, kind of 45 seconds hard, 7 times, so 12, 45 minutes. Second. What?
Ben, you lost me at that last part.
Isaac Pilates Princess, you had a feeling. Okay, Belly, oh man, sure. Fine, Layla. There's nothing fun in Pilates for me. All right, William. I see a little something. I can't put my finger on it. Tables turn. Stop tormenting me. 12 minutes, 45 seconds. So, oh, okay, Ben, I got you. Me and my Sonic shirt. Yes, I do have a Sonic shirt. I've had this for years, and I wore it. I wore it when I went to go see Sonic 3 in the movie theater, and that was the last time I was in an actual movie theater. Whenever that movie came out, so it's been a few years since I've been to the cinema. She did middle name me. That's crazy, Janito. I can't believe this. I don't have your shirt, Layla. I only have shirts that are mine. Isaac told you in my diva era. Janito, I don't have her shirt. I only have my shirts. Isaac is a diva. Well, yeah, it's because he's in his diva era. It's mine, bro. Well, Layla, if you're trying to get this supposed shirt that you say is yours, you're gonna have to come get it because you have no grounds. It's a chipmunk. You got court on 22 simulators. Okay. Court case upcoming. You know it is 2 cases. Bro, what's the second case? I know what the first one is. Genie, I fall into strip. But what's the court for? I don't know who that is. Ben, you don't watch movies yet. You've been to a movie theater? I have been, Ben. I have been to a movie theater. I used to go that was one of my grandma's favorite things to do is she would take my sister and I, when we were much younger, she would take us to go swimming, and then she would take us to the movie theater when we were younger. But yes, I have been to the movie theater, and I can't believe, Ben, that even you middle named me. But yes, I have been to a movie theater. Or he's just asking to get his house broken into. Layla, you ain't gonna do anything, so it's not gonna happen. Goop, good evening, sir. Morning from India. Goop, Mr. Goop, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Bill, arson again. You gotta stop, Bill. Brody never had mac and cheese. That is correct, Janito. Never have. Isaac, you have jury duty? How'd you get jury duty? Like, did you just get selected and they're like, yes, this guy? Brent, give me your shirt back this instance. No, it's my shirt. Stay out trouble for you, please. That's sad. So I do watch. I will watch a movie every so often, Ben, but it's not going to happen a lot. It's not typical that you will find me watching a movie, but I have seen them. Well, don't tempt you. You ain't gonna do anything. What are you talking about? But no, Jen, Layla couldn't find you. You could find me if you wanted to. You probably could, but you ain't gonna do anything. I don't know what that is, so no. Bill, can I go to England and be your lawyer? I cannot, just because I don't have a law degree. French, don't go to prison, Bill. Isaac, is the jury for Bill's court case? No, it's for your court case against me. That's crazy, Layla. What do y'all don't have a say, Taryn? Okay, but we'll see. You're legit instigating. You can control your actions from here on out, Bill. I'm not instigating anything. I'm just saying that you're not going to do anything because it's my shirt and you have no legal right to it. It's Taryn clock. Janito. How you gonna plan the wedding in prison? Clock. Nice. For real. Janito, where's the co-host? He's not made his appearance yet. Don't you worry. He's around. Bro, just you wait. Sure, Layla. I'm waiting. Easier, less distraction. No, I do not. Ian and Layla, I saw both of those, and I do not. Ryan Pizza's in the way. That's not the way, Bill. There's paper in prison and pens and visiting times. Ben's just giving you options. You forgot about your exquisite frozen meats. Janito, no! Well, never mind, guys, but it seems a little too eager and scaring you. Exactly, because I know you can't do anything. So I'm good. No, Ian, I do not. That sounds so good, right? You have no lighters, Ben. You might have to order some too. Visitations are on webcam. What? What's pi? I don't know, Joe. All I know is 3.14. Layla, Layla, don't look it up. Don't look it up. The last time you looked something up, Layla, it was not good. It was not good for you. Don't look that up. Gee, your Hungry Boss pen paper is about $20. So you know how you got quartz. Why are you billing expensive? Wait, never mind. Matches aren't expensive. No, I'm not, Ian. Yeah, it's a type of Japanese sushi. All right, William. Matches aren't allowed either. Don't answer that. Isaac, need a new hobby. What should you do that is relaxing? What do you find to be relaxing? Isaac, I don't know you personally like that, so what do you normally do to relax? Layla knows what it is, okay. Bro's experience with ask him. No, I'm not. Don't care. Never really cared for it that much. Yeah, that's coming out. Scott is funny. Disgust. Brian, weapons. Aaron, I don't know what you're talking about, so I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't thought about it like that, Scott. Good insight. Taryn versus Bill. Isaac, listen to classical. Boss, you have this awesome bacon from Wisconsin that you were supposed to thaw because Chad got you hungry, but you forgot. Yeah, fly to England. Scare me. What do you mean weapons, Ryan? Janito, no. Well, yeah, somebody gotta. Ow. For relaxation. Taryn, do it. My money is on you. I will, Bill. Don't let me down. And Hallmark murder movies? What? Newscase? Bacon ruins every other bacon. Is that good? Okay. Ben, like guns. That for me too, Ryan. You go to the range. Taryn, you won't be like that later. You just talk to him, calm his nerves. Ryan loves the Hallmark channel. Layla got excited. Dang. Oh, hey. Layla, speaking of, where are the posts, girl? Like, where are they at? You were in the gym for 3 hours. I'm assuming you probably got at least some content from that. Where are the posts? Oh, hard. Gym, neither. Those are. I would rather take the money. Ryan's because you just got out Marine Corps and you got free time now. Gee, it might try. So well worth it. If you're nothing apart from commitment, alpacas. Okay. You don't want to put your hands on dude. They're too strong. You saw Layla's newest post. But calm down. Break that. Sad. So we basically fear what post? Even Layla doesn't know. You can't forget what you said many days ago, Bill. You're upset, but you can't get it out loud. Oh, yeah. Bruh. So what? Layla posted and then she took it down again? You forgot that. Sure. Nah. I said I would take the money. Think Brody's a reptile. I'm not a reptile now. Scar, what's up? You have a girlfriend, you want scary. Trying to tune your actions a little, yeah. That's true powerful code went. You have a stronger member better spell. You be laying down. That's crazy, Jim. Yeah, how to thaw 5 pounds of bacon faster? Actually, about that, Layla. So Ian apparently saw it. Okay. Ben, come on. You have to get one to get to posting. You have 408 videos on the one video. You know, Benny. Put it in running water. Whereas David, Layla, you just never have time. Layla, you were quite literally in the gym for 3 hours. You got time, girl. Bill, when you go to bed, David. It's not commitment, it's a lifestyle. Saw what? You pop it into a sink with warm water. Bag is ripped cotton. Bill is in bed. Okay, so we do have time. Nice. Do not. David. You don't have a tripod? You don't need a tripod. Do a gym video then, Layla. Is the body T Isaac? Yeah, it's like a burning passion, Bill. Do you have a new racket in mind? Ryan, what are you talking about? Do I have a new racket in mind? Ching, what's that, my man? What's up? How you doing? No, it was not, Ian. For real, but it needs to be better. What's that? You had the best link pup on Monday. Nice. No one here knows Scary Movie. Ryan, I know Scary Movie. No one knows Scary. No, yeah, what they said, fire is a passion. So you have a new one that you want to buy? No, I don't have a new one. I don't have a new one that I want to buy, no.
Ben, what's up? I was like, how much you squatting 4-5? You didn't get any good photos though. Your gym doesn't have a posing room. Max squat 375. It's all good. So, just take the picture in the gym anyway. You don't need a posing room. You just need proof you were in there. You already know you got the pump. No, you don't. You're too young. No, Ryan, I know Scary Movie. I've seen that. Got wall phones. I'm gonna try again soon. By the way, 5 pounds bacon are playing for a heart attack or something. Good evening, Brody. How are you? Ian, I'm doing good. How are you doing? What's up? I do, Ryan. The ring is, do you know any Monty Python movies? 375 is crazy. I do. 'Tis a flesh wound. Ah, there's another Ian. 'Tis nothing but a scratch. 'Tis a flesh wound. Thanks, Shrubbery. Shrubbery! You're welcome. Yes, Isaac, I'm so proud of yourself for that. Nice. That's crazy. Yes, Ryan. Or the waiter scene in The Meaning of Life. The Meaning of Life. Bill, you heard my Kermit impression. You watched the live stream back to hear the Kermit impression. I appreciate it. Ryan Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I have not seen that one. Inconceivable. I don't know. But they did. Taryn, is that Kermit? No, that was not my Kermit voice. Layla, why do you feel alone? We're right here. What's up, girl? Bill, you have screenshots of Caveman Me? What does that mean? It's a book, but they have a movie too. Yeah, I've not seen the movie or read the book, but I know what you're talking. I know of what you're talking about. Why say that, bro? Why, Layla? Selena Gomez and her prime or Millie Bobby Brown season 5 Stranger Things. Jim, I've never seen Stranger Things, so not Millie, I guess. I don't know. Virus, love this glass. Thank you, appreciate it. What if you're just AI this whole time, Isaac? That'd be crazy. Taryn, not the same. But we can at least help Taryn. I know it's not the same as physically being there. If I saw so still and empty, you're Woody Isaac. Let I get a dog. You miss your dog. It's quite fun. Get another dog. Take care of your neighbor's lemur this weekend, though. Lemur? Ryan, you haven't either. Is it any good? I don't know. Just got your cat very spontaneously. Horrible time, but yes, get another dog. Lemur. Taryn, I want to, but you're scared you won't have time. You got Dash. You're on it. Shut up and work schedule. All right, Bill. 5. Yes, lemur. Like Madagascar. King Julian. Nah, I feel like Layla would want a lemur like Mort. Peas and bye. Bees. Bye, Bill. If you are leaving, I hope you have a good night. And good luck with work tomorrow. Cut. Yes, bye, Bill. King Julian is lemur. Cars, cats are usually, yes, an exotic pet, but they're illegal here. King Julian. Mort. That's cool. You like to move a lemur? Yes. Madagascar, hilarious movie. One time said you looked like Mort. That's crazy, Layla. That's insane. Taryn, well, you might as well head out too. Wow, Taryn. I see how it is. Ryan, is Newsies happening for you still? Ryan, for me, no. I haven't been in a production of Newsies since my senior year of high school, because that was the last time we didn't get to perform it, but that was what was going to be my senior show. I have an audition coming up next week for Frozen. That's the new musical I'm going to be in. So I had a voice lesson on Tuesday, and I'll have another one again next Tuesday, which is the day of the audition. So I'll feel prepped and ready for that. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about it. It's so good having a coach that, or just like taking voice lessons, because luckily it was one of my friends that was doing it, and we were working on the song for my audition piece, and within the time minutes, it was 30 minutes we had, there were a few things that he saw and noticed I was doing already, and then because he was further ahead in his vocal training than I was, fixed them, adjusted them, and everything was a little bit easier, everything was a little bit more clean. I was like, yes, great. And so I'm very excited, and I'm hoping more and more every day that I get the part that I want in the musical. Actually, yeah, we used to have a flying squirrel, much different from sugar glider. One is nocturnal. Gotcha. So today it does. Production, Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo? Because I never played the Sega Genesis, Simon, I have to say Super Nintendo, even though I'm wearing the Sonic shirt. I have to say Super Nintendo because I've played that a little bit more than the Sega Genesis. Sega Saturn. Jim, no, I do not hunt. I've never wanted to. Ben, you don't use mayo Y versus you don't drink Y? What, Ben? I was gonna get you on that. Ryan, no, he doesn't. Do you see how white he is? What? You collect both. You green and 10, but some of those Sega exclusives are top notch. Nice. Hope your future husband wants animals. What about a skunk, Layla? Don't let the city take it. No, that's the time you love. Why, Jim? How about a capybara? They're actually kind of cute. You got a Belgian Malinese and an English Bulldog, Isaac. Nice. Cappy. No, Jim. Never had. You had a black lab named Duke for 16 years. That's awesome. Really tender and easy. Duke, yeah, Duke. Like people wanting to know why you don't drink. What about it, Ben? What about those? D-boy, Dookie cookie, alcohol. What about people asking if I don't or do drink alcohol? Are you asking which question would I rather answer? Like, gosh, you're sleepy. Then go to bed. What you still doing here? Ben, you were making a joke. Gotcha. Amon, where are you from? I'm from the U.S., Amon. Where are you from? Gina's the boss, needs to rest again. That's probably because of all the exercise. Good. Jim, just chill, bro. We don't need to be knowing that you're doing that. Chill out. Mon, how are you from there and on the internet? But okay. Isaac, do I work tomorrow? Yes, G. Okay. Oh wait, Janito. You need to let Layla see your old hairstyle. She wasn't here when you had that as your profile picture. Then, but not a long shift. Nice. You're from North Korea, Amon. Interesting. How's that going? She's gonna clown you though. Nah, dude. Let me see before I go to sleep.
We'll see. We'll see when he pulls up with it. Changing it back right now. There it is. Oh, my sweet baby. What is the time in the U.S. right now? Amman, for where I live, it is 11 o'clock p.m. in the U.S. As you know, that is swag. Ben, I agree. Janito, how does Gabby feel about the fro? Like, what are her thoughts on that? Janito Marley, Layla, he quite literally referenced the. He quite literally said before he made that he showed that picture to us that he used to have Bob Ross hair. So that's how that came about. William Afronia, that's insane, dude. Bob Ross. Missile man, North Korea. Okay. Ben, both your hands are asleep. It's making typing hard. Okay. Yeah. So you met Bob Ross. What are your thoughts about Technoblade? I never watched Technoblade, but I heard that he was very inspirational for a lot of people. So it was sad to hear that he passed away, but I did not watch Technoblade. I am made fun of. What do I do in my life? Amon, in my life, I work at a tennis retail store, and that's about it. And I do YouTube here on the side. Not too much else. At least for work. It's 3 fingers in each hand. You watch Janito paint. You're too tired to clown. You maybe tomorrow. Okay, guys. Good night. Well, good night, Layla. See you soon. Thanks for stopping by. And sorry, it's my shirt. You'll have to deal with that. F, what's up, buddy? How we doing? See you soon, boss. Nice job. Keep it. Thanks, Mom. What do you do? Well, she missed the co-host. Bye, Benny, Isaac, Gino, Bird, Taryn, and everyone else. Good night, else. Well, Ginito, you are correct, but I think it is time to bring him. I think it is time to bring him out. Not because Layla's leaving, but just because I don't know how much longer we're going to go for. So, with that being said, you guys all know this guy. If you've been around, you know what's about to happen. You know who's about to show up. You know who's about to come out and help me with the stream. You know what? You know you'll love him. You can't wait for him. You've been asking for him or at least a few of you have, for the night. So I think it's time he finally does make his appearance. So this guy, he's the pink blob you never knew you needed to see. He's my co-host. He helps me out with the live streams for a little bit before he decides to go away. And you know, he just wants to have a good time. His face may not look like he's having a good time, but he actually is. So, with that being said, please help me give a warm welcome and introduction to my co-host, Kirby. Ta-da! Co-host Kirby. Boom. Co-host. Good night. It's my shirt, bro. Nah, it's my shirt. And you're going to have to deal with that. Good night. You're a student in class 9. Nice. Very cool. Ryan, good night. The door! Isaac, Ibra, I'm going to play Ark. All right, have fun, Isaac. Have a good time. Bye, Isaiah. I'll be able to play tomorrow. Nice, nice. Very cool, guys. And Ryan, just for you. We'll bust out the door, too. Just for Ryan.
My legs hurt from leg day. All right, Curbster, watch over that. Shouldn't be too much, but da-da-da. Zedor. In all its glory, Ryan. Zedor. Yay, the door. The door. Yes, the door. And I think I've already said this on the stream before, but the funny thing about that is they tried painting over that door with 5 different coats of paint. And all of that still shows through. So that's crazy. Ryan, how long have I had Kirby? I've had Kirby for a few years. It was actually the funny thing about Kirby is when I was still with my ex-girlfriend, it was Valentine's Day, and so I ended up getting her stopping before I went to her apartment. I ended up stopping by to grab a few more things for her Valentine's Day gift. And the funny thing is, I actually bought her this same Kirby. I didn't know she had bought me a Kirby, but when I showed up to her apartment and we exchanged our Valentine's Day gifts, I gave her this and what else I had for her. She was like, "You did not." I was like, "What?" And then I look over in my gift bag that she got me, and it was another co-host Kirby. I'm like, "That's hilarious that we both did and gave each other the exact same gift." I couldn't believe it, but I thought it was funny. So I've had Curbster here for at least 2, maybe 3 years. So quite a while. Geez, there can only be one Kirby. Yeah. Co-host Kirby. I need to get like a Kirby with a microphone or a camera. Then he'll be a true co-host. He still got no socks on. Bro, he wearing shoes. Those aren't his feet. Those are just his shoes. You can't even see if he does have socks. You know who I just realized hasn't been here in a while? Vince. Like or his YouTube name Ozon has not been here in a while. I think that's been weird. I just realized that. I was like, "Huh. I haven't seen him recently." That just came into my head for some reason. He's still got success. Ryan, you hate wet socks? I do too. It's terrible. Ginito, people dropping like flies as if Brody Taylor isn't live right now. And Steve. Me too, Ryan. Well, Janito, I mean, they have their own lives. They're doing important stuff. So I get it. I really do. But I appreciate everyone that does make it out to the streams and it gets to hang out with me. It means a lot. It really does. That's why I end every stream saying how much it does. But if they got stuff going on, I would rather them take care of what's going on in their life than be here with me because they have to live with themselves way more than they ever have to live with me. Me too, Ryan. And Steve. Yeah, Steve hasn't been here much either, which is crazy.
I don't know. We shall see. No, what we at? Okay. All right. Well, gentlemen, and if there are ladies still watching, I think what I'll do is I'll go for another 8 minutes until it reaches 11:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then with that, I'm probably gonna get on out of here, just because there are a few other like house things I have to do. I have to go take down the trash cans because I haven't done that yet since I fell asleep before the stream. I was going to do that, but it my body said no, you are laying down. But yeah, we shall see. And I also have to figure out stuff I want to do personally in terms of just like moving or potentially moving here soon, maybe, I don't know. Figuring out how to pay down my car before the end of the year. And we'll see. Hopefully, when I go take out the trash cans, it is not completely snowed to where they get stuck, but we can hope. Ryan, Ben, you should be a journalist in the Army and then a history teacher. Ben, I think you would make a good history teacher with how much of the war stuff you collect. I think you would have a fun time with that. Ben, you stream at the right times for you, so you'll try to show up every time because you're awesome and I love the community. Well, thanks, Ben. I appreciate that. Gino, sounds good, man. Hoping you have a good day tomorrow. Watch out for that snow out there. Thanks, Janito. I appreciate it. Ben, that would be cool, Ryan, but you're doing combat engineering. You can't add a journalist to a primary MOS? I don't know. Can you, Ben? We can't in the Marine Corps. No, it's complicated. Huh? All right. I mean, you can. It just takes forever. Yeah, and it annoys people. It's actually would make a great one. Yeah. Whew. You're horrible at reading and writing. Well, Ben, you're not going to be an English. He didn't say an English teacher. He said a history teacher. Big difference. You like history. You love that stuff. Stats. Can't stay. Just want to say have a good day. Well, I hope you have a great day as well. Thanks for stopping by. Ryan, yeah, but in ours it's all photography and interviewing. Interesting. Autocorrect on everything. when did Phoenix leave? Hold on, I'm just noticing this. Like, when did Ian dip? Because I don't even remember him saying bye. Ben, but you kind of want to be a teacher after Army, and you mean for journalism for the RNW? Cool. Reading, writing. Gotcha. Gotcha, Ben. Okay. Chevy, hi host. Kirby, you've been said hello to. What's up? How are you? Karen. Oh, Brody, you're back. To say your channel has been growing nicely. Nice. Thanks, Taryn. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Okay, wow. Great. So I'm just here for you to get your bill fix. And that is it, isn't it, Taryn? That is all this stream has become to you. Ryan does Canada pay for school like us? We have the GI Bill. Okay, leaving again. Janito, the bacon is cooked. Nice, Janito. Enjoy it. Then yes, they do if you want. As much of Bill as you can. He sleeps like a cat. Interesting. Zach, you have the same pillow? I wouldn't say Kirby's a pillow. I'd say he's a plushie, but nice. Ian, you fell asleep. Ooh, okay, there he is. I was like, wait a minute. He didn't even say bye, but he was just like gone. Okay. What do you mean? I had said before you reappeared. Before you reappeared, I was quite literally saying, it's like, when did Phoenix leave? Like, he just kind of up and dipped and didn't say anything. And then now I know you fell asleep. Went from third to first in the comments. That's insane. Kirby's stabbing me in the heart. He's about to if I make one wrong move. But yes, he's getting ready to. He's like, end the live. I want to go to bed. But fortunately, it's not going through yet. He has not that much power. Cool. So close to the end of your career, you'll ask for education because you could retire at 38, but you know, I know me and I can't. What you mean, Ben? What you mean, bro? We should all write Ben when he's in boot camp. Yeah. Ian, that's crazy. Why? Right, we should all write Ben when he's in boot camp. Yeah. Yeah, Ben, when you're in boot camp, let us know. Let us know where we can send letters to, bro. They'll be like, why are we getting American letters in Canada, in Canadian military bases? But Ben's just like, I know who those are for. And then you'll be the cool guy. You could retire, but you don't like not working. Gotcha. Bro, 11 years in now. It's doable, bro. There you go. Yep. Rod, are you also a part of the Canadian military? And you're native too? Nice. Have a good one, guys. Scott, I hope you have a good one too, bro. If you need anything, reach out. You know where to find me. But yeah. See you soon, buddy. Ryan, you got letters in these days. Everyone's on TikTok. Ben, oh yeah, you'll be home. You could write me when you go away. Yeah, Ben. See you, Scotty. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, like Scott, it is time for myself and Curbster to head on out of here. We have some other stuff we have to do before we head off to sleep. Let's Zoom on weekends. We can plan it. I wouldn't be opposed. Make
make an announcement in the school, be like, hey, Zoom. Nah, Ben, not tonight. We may do one on Saturday just to see how it goes, and it'll probably be about who knows, rough guess, maybe do it around 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know. I haven't worked out the details because it may be later just because I have to work on Saturday as well as I'm planning on going to the gym on Saturday too. So I would have to get home from that. But we'll see. We'll make it work. We'll figure it out. Let's see on the weekends. Maybe man stuff. Nah, no, Ian, I said 11:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We don't got we don't got nothing to wait on. We should do a Secret Santa and revealing on Christmas. Ryan, giant Secret Santa from across the world. I don't know how we would do that, but I could see it. Ian Kirby volunteers tribute. Oh, shut up, Ian. That's not true at all. Ben, you thought you said 11:30? Oh, I mean, I can go till 11:30. That's fine. Ben, that's crazy, Ben. Ian is as well. That's crazy. I can go to 11:30. That's fine. What? You already know this, bro. Ryan 26. Ah. No, go to bed. We were segregated. Ben 10,000. Come what? Aaron, what are you talking about? Just one time? Aaron, what are you talking about? Ben, you have a joke, you'll try it, but it might not go through. Okay. Aaron, you promise you're not screen recording? What are you trying to do, Aaron? Right, all my jokes go through. Ben, why is the US good at Rubik's Cubes? Why? Dang. All right, Ben. That's crazy. He has the best jokes. Ryan's dying. Insane.
That's not even the worst one. Ben, do you just come up with these on your own, or do you hear them somewhere else and then you just retell them? Military family shares things. Fair enough. All right. Kirster, you potentially stabbing me in the heart. It's going to have to go over there now. Ah. Cool. Your joke that you completely made up. The P. What, Ryan? And thought of. Ben, why? All right. Come on, Ben. We're gonna end the night on your joke. If it goes through. Ah, did it not? Did he get censored by YouTube? Here, I'll share my next stream. All right, Ian. Canada censorship. Yes, did. Okay. Something to do with that. Man, was this some kind of tennis channel? Well, Adam, a little bit, yeah. Some kind of tennis channel. Ben or Bright. Okay. Well, Ben. Maybe. Well, Ben. Maybe one day when we do the next Zoom. When we do the next Zoom, Ben, you can tell it in its full entirety. But yeah. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna head on out of here. Thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate it. It means a lot. You took time out of your day to come hang out with me, come hang out with Kirby while he was here. It means a lot. It really does. And I just want to say thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. Have a great rest of your day or a great rest of your night. Ian, I'm not gonna do that. That's weird. And as always, take care.